Good afternoon. My name is David Moore. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Larimer County Sheriff's Office. I'm also the spokesperson for the Northern Colorado Shooting Task Force. The media have asked if the task force has considered disbanding. Let me assure you the answer is no. In fact, funding was recently approved to extend the lease at the task force office for an additional 6 months. Starting with shooting number 1, on April 22nd, 2015, Ms. Corey Romero was shot in the neck while driving her vehicle near Harmony Road and Interstate 25. This is a map of the route Ms. Romero drove that night. The green arrows indicate the direction of travel of Ms. Romero's vehicle, and the red arrows indicate the direction of travel of the suspect. As you can see, when the suspect reaches Interstate 25, at this point we do not know which direction the vehicle went after that. Number 2 occurred on May 18, 2015, when Mr. John Jacoby was shot and killed while riding his bicycle near Weld County Roads 15 and 72. Here's a map indicating where Mr. Jacoby was shot and the possible route the suspect traveled. Again, investigators are not confident which direction the suspect traveled after committing the crime. Shootings number 1 and number 2 both appear to be random in nature and have been linked by forensic evidence. They have not been linked to any other cases under investigation by the task force. Shooting number 3 occurred on June 3rd, 2015, when a person was shot at while riding a motorcycle near Denver Avenue and East 18th Street in Loveland. That person was not injured. So here's a map indicating the suspect's direction of travel for shooting number 3 of the person on the motorcycle. Number 4 also occurred on June 3rd, 2015, when Mr. William Knoll was shot and killed while standing at the intersection of East 1st Street and North St. Louis Avenue in Loveland. So here's a map indicating the suspect's known and possible directions of travel for shooting number 4. You can see the suspect vehicle traveled west, made a U-turn, went back north into a one-way only neighborhood, came back out, and then went east. Shootings number 3 and number 4 both appear to be random in nature and have been linked by forensic evidence. They have not been linked to any other cases being investigated by the task force. In June of 2015, the task force released information regarding a vehicle of interest after shootings number 3 and number 4. A depiction of an orange 1973 to 1979 Chevrolet or GMC pickup was released to the public. Since that time, the task force has expanded the model years of that pickup truck to include 1973 to 1987. And you can see the 2 different models here. The decision to expand the model years is based on continued modification and review of intelligence, as well as eyewitness accounts. The question is often raised regarding the possibility the pickup truck has been painted or altered in other ways. The task force has certain characteristics they use to eliminate potential suspect vehicles. However, color is no longer one of them. So here's a map showing the possible routes the vehicle of interest took on the night of June 3rd, 2015, starting in the area of shooting number 3 and moving to the area of shooting number 4. The red indicates the known direction of travel, and the yellow indicates the possible directions of travel. Investigators also recovered video surveillance of the vehicle of interest in the area of shooting number 4. I will now play a loop of that video for you. The task force continues to investigate the shooting incidents at Banner Health Center on Lady Moon Drive in Fort Collins and at Cottonwood Plains Elementary School on Terman Drive in unincorporated Larimer County. Both incidents occurred on September 13, 2015. No one was injured in these incidents, but both buildings were damaged by a firearm. Shooting number 5 is the Banner Health Facility. This incident appears to be random in nature, and the Banner Health Facility was occupied at the time of the shooting. It appears as though the suspect or suspects directed their fire at windows where employees were visible from outside the building. Shooting number 6 is Cottonwood Plains Elementary School. That building was not occupied at the time. However, these 2 cases have been linked by forensic evidence. They have not been linked to any other cases under investigation by the task force. A suspect vehicle has been identified in the Banner Health case as a black over red two-door Mini Cooper between the years 2002 and 2007. So here's the route the Mini Cooper took on September 13th for shooting number 5 at the Banner Health facility. Since its inception, the task force has received over 5,100 tips from the public. Some of those tips have been specific to the orange pickup truck, while others involve potential persons of interest. The task force investigators have followed up on over 1,800 vehicles. The task force has also conducted over 1,000 interviews to date. The task force has contacted, interviewed, and eliminated 12 persons of interest during the course of the investigations. We also encourage you to immediately report any suspicious vehicles, persons, or behavior to your local law enforcement agency. The FBI continues to offer up to $50,000 rewards for information leading to the arrest, prosecution, and conviction of the individual or individuals responsible for shootings number 1, 2, 3, and 4.